You consider yourself to be very independent. Or at least that's what you're aiming for. But have you noticed that time after time you become somewhat frustrated by the inability to achieve that goal? Perhaps there is a reason for that. Maybe the universe is trying to tell you something, like maybe you should learn to work with others. Maybe you should strive to be more interdependent, instead. One of your main challenges is to be open to other people's ideas and suggestions. After all, being so close-minded to what others have to say can leave you feeling a bit isolated and cut off. You have a tremendous amount of determination, which is a bit fear-based. Perhaps you should take a closer look and examine those things that you're afraid of. You are a hard worker, and others admire that in you. You are a risk taker, and often find yourself moving from place to place in an effort to find your success. You have no problem expressing your emotions, but you are subject to great highs and tremendous lows emotionally. It would be best if you could find an emotional middle ground to keep some sort of balance in your life. You do seem to attract drama into your life, and you always struggle to make sure that everything appears to be okay on the surface. You have a creative mind. You are a pioneer and an inventor. Keep working with those gifts, learn to share with others, and you just may achieve your wildest dreams. You came into this life with a tremendous amount of power. And one of your life lessons is to learn how to use that power for the good of yourself, your family, and your community. You love to stick out in the crowd. In fact, there is the potential to be famous at some point in your life. Just make sure it's for the right reasons. One of your challenges is your desire to use the power given to you to control others, not only in business, but in your immediate family. You feel as though you know what is right for everyone, and that might not always be the case. You can be a bit overbearing at times, especially with your money. You like to buy nice things, and if you are a woman, shopping is one of your favorite ways to pass the time. You are a professional shopper. Some of this comes from the fact that you are a very hard worker, and one of the rewards is being able to spend the money you worked so hard for. As you grow older, you may realize that it's always best to turn the aggressive energies back on yourself to learn how to control yourself and your desire to change everything. This will bring you inner peace and a true sense of power. You love to explore new ideas and concepts, because this always has the potential to open up new opportunities for more success. There really isn't much you can't achieve once you put your mind to something. But always remember to do it in the spirit of sharing. Intimately, you are on a quest to find that perfect relationship that respects your need to work and focus on your career. Most relationships have a difficult time with that concept. So until you find this person, you may attract others that have a difficult time with commitment, or maybe a bit restless themselves. Don't worry. It'll all work out in the end. You just have to keep trying. Because you were born under the astrology sign of Capricorn, you can be resourceful, ambitious, determined, very organized, realistic, canny, patient, witty, loyal, goal-oriented, strong-willed, efficient, hardworking, fearless, responsible, thoughtful, and completely irresistible. But you can also be insatiable, never satisfied, rigid, hold a grudge, overambitious, moody, overcritical, stubborn, a social climber, and very competitive. Here are some suggestions on how you can bring positive change into your life. Learn to trust even when it's not easy. Break your own silly rules. Learn to express your emotions more freely. Open your heart to others. Be flexible and adaptable to change. Let go of grudges. Learn to be grateful. Forget about your status. Share with others, and don't be so bloody competitive. And for God's sake, learn to be warm and affectionate. And most importantly, learn to love yourself and others unconditionally.